Hey folks, Gail here. I know we're going through a lot right now with COVID-19 and being on lockdown and social distancing, and I hope that you are all doing that. It's so important, so critical. Don't need to be floating around with a lot of people at this point. We need to protect ourselves and protect our families. And you know what? It's amazing, like over a couple weeks, how much has changed. I mean, from watching something that was going on in China to now it's in our world. Could the big guys have responded quicker? Yeah, probably, right? But that's why we need to make sure we're doing our part. And, certainly there's something good, coming from this, like the environment. We're not all out driving around, so the air is clearer. And the big guy upstairs has probably said to us, you got to do something about that environment. So we're in a spot that we are doing something about the environment. But we can also do something about our own lives. And that's what I don't want you to lose sight of. We don't know the length of time this is really going to be going on. We don't know how long we're going to have to stay within our worlds, but we have to make the most of it. So we can anticipate getting out and moving on and what we're going to do and our jobs. Or we can say, how can I make the most of this moment right now? This was years ago, but I was in a spot that I was running for my life. This person impacted jobs, impacted friendships, impacted if somebody was interested in me. A lot of people have asked me, why are you so secretive? Why are you secretive? Well, that's where it came from. When you run the risk of losing something or someone important in your life, you hold that so close to your chest, and it's so scary that it could ever happen again. That world that I was in felt like it was never going to end. Here I am packing up to move 4 different times. I felt like I was never going to get out of it. I did. My world before that was very different. I was a secretary. I was working for a company. Awesome. Helping a company out, utilizing my skills. But after that happened was when I started to see that I needed to figure out what I wanted and where I wanted to be. That's when fighting for a dream became important to me. That's when I started to recognize my strengths, my talents, what it was that I could bring to the table. I would open doors, I'd break down doors, I would build a doorway if one didn't exist. It's when I got involved in the TV world, it's when I became a motivational speaker and wrote training programs for top 100 companies. And eventually worked myself into the production world, and then coming back and being involved in social media and some wonderful, amazing people along the way that have made a difference in my life. But I never would have anticipated that. It didn't happen by accident. It happened because I had to make it happen. What I can do, you can do. And maybe you're sitting there and you're thinking, you know what, I have no idea what I want to do. Well, now it's time to figure it out. We got the whole world right in our phone. Get online, take a class, listen to an audiobook, get involved with your kids, have a plan every day. Do what you need to do to make your life better, because this will end. But where will you be? That's what I need you to think about. To stay healthy, intact, so that you can build your world moving forward. I am so sorry for those that are sick. Get well soon. For those that have lost someone, it's a tragedy. But don't lose any moment of your life. You deserve to have everything. And maybe it's the big guy saying to us, you know what, we need to change some things. We need to change the environment. We need to change ourselves. We need to change how we treat people, because there's too much abuse to people, to kids, to animals. We need to make some changes. So let's start with ourselves. If you need some help, make sure you reach out to a friend, a family member, a mentor, me. But do something. I know you got this.